I am going to try and figure out which is truly better for project management, Scrum or Kanban. When it comes to managing project, one of the most pressing questions is which methodology to use, Scrum and Kanban. Both have their loyal followings and a wealth of success stories, but they approach project management in fundamentally different ways. The goal of this video is to compare and contrast these two popular methodologies, helping you understand which might be better suited for your specific project needs. Choosing between Scrum and Kanban can be a daunting task. Many project managers and teams find themselves torn between these two approaches, unsure of which one will best help them achieve their goals. Part of the confusion stems from a lack of understanding about what each methodology is really about. Some people swear by Scrum's structured approach while others prefer Kanban flexibility. But what are these methodologies really and how do they differ? Let's start with the Scrum. At its core, Scrum is about breaking down work into manageable chunks called sprints. These sprints are typically 2 to 4 weeks long and are designed to produce a working product increment. Scrum also defines specific roles like the product owner and Scrum master and ceremonies such as daily stand-ups and sprint planning. Think of Scrum like a sports team. Everyone knows their roles and they are all working together towards a common goal. Kanban, on the other hand, is all about visualizing your workflow and limiting work in progress. Imagine a Kanban board as a big picture of your workflow with cards or tasks moving through different stages. The goal is to keep the workflow smooth and continuous without any bottlenecks. Kanban does not prescribe specific roles or ceremonies. It is more about principles and practices that help teams manage their work more effectively. To make the comparison clear, let's think it of like this. Scrum is like building a house according to a very detailed plan with a clear timeline and milestones. Kanban, on the other hand, is like renovating a house where you are not entirely sure what will you find behind the walls and your plan might change as you go along. When comparing Scrum and Kanban, it is helpful to consider the pros and cons of each. Scrum is great for projects with a clear and stable team where you can plan ahead and stick to the schedule. Kanban, however, shines in an environment where requirements change frequently and you need to be able to adapt quickly. It is not always an either or situation, though many teams use a combination of both Scrum and Kanban, tailoring their approach to fit their specific needs. In the end, neither Scrum nor Kanban is inherently better. The optimal choice depends on the project's nature, team size, and organizational culture. What is the most important is finding a methodology that works for you and your team. If you have had experience with Scrum and Kanban, I would love to hear about them in comments below. If you find this video helpful, please give it a like and consider subscribing for the more project management insight. Thank you.